Hey guys, what's up? I'm Coach NGB and welcome to the Exodus Group channel. I am a wellness coach, a life coach, and I help people as they navigate life after leaving high control organizations like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Today today something happened today and I had to tell you guys. I had to cancel on my best friend today. I had to cancel my best friend. It felt so bad, but I was so sick this morning, okay? Like I just could not move. The allergies were allerging, my eyes were watering, nose was there, and it wasn't just a Benadryl or Claritin that was going to get it. Like I had to take care of me. And I felt so horrible. Like I felt horrible. Like Bestie was fine. Like she already knew she could hear my voice. It was cool, but it made me feel so bad. And I remember like being in this organization that we are not used to is very uncomfortable. We are very uncomfortable choosing ourselves. You know why? Because in an organization we were told that it was selfish, that you did not love Jehovah if you chose yourself. I remember going to the halls sick as a dog, like if I didn't have fever, but just sick, and I still had to show up. And because we were like, we had to show that we were God's chosen people. We had to show we were happy. And we had to do that by not setting boundaries. Like really saying no because I needed to do something for me was not even a choice. Setting boundaries because I needed to do something for my family wasn't a choice because we had to do what the organization told us to do. And now when we're out, yes, now it does still feel like self-care is selfish. And I want to tell you, I'm going to announce it for the people in the back. Self-care is self-love. It's not selfish. Let me tell you again. Self-care is not selfish. It is self-love. It's choosing yourself to love yourself. For example, I have a cup here. A cup of tea. Now, if this cup is empty, how much can I give you? If this cup is empty, how much can I give you? And being in an organization with a high control organization, we are very much taught to give out of an empty cup. We're taught to give out of an empty cup every day. We learn that putting ourselves first was selfish, that obedience mattered more than authenticity to yourself, that pleasing others is safer than making sure that I am okay. And that my needs, we also got taught that my needs are last. Ooh, that one hit me right there, that my needs are last. I had that one when I was being coached. I have a coach too, okay? When I was being coached, that my needs come last. So now it feels like a betrayal when I go take care of myself because I am literally sick. It feels wrong. It feels like, oh my goodness, what if they're mad at me? They're gonna be disappointed in me. They think I'm lying. That's my big one. They think I'm lying. And you know what? If they're a really true friend, they won't think you're lying. They would know. They'll know. They know. They trust you. This one really hit me when I was being coached the other day. I literally told us I think I'm a bad person when I tell my bestie no. I think that she's going to get rid of me. And of course, that's default programming from an organization because we were taught from the organization that if we do something that someone doesn't like, we automatically get disfellowship. And that's the default programming. When really, my cup is now empty. My cup is empty. How much can I give? to my best friend if my cup is empty. We've been giving out of empty cups. Now we have to fill the cup up. We have to fill the cup up in order for me to give to others. It feels like I had to learn where to fill my cup up at and when to say no. Like if I was dead tired, crazy tired, like I'm literally dozing off or I'm sick, throwing up, that's a that's an empty cup situation, right? That's a I need to take care of myself moment, right? Then as I got better at saying no there, I had to start saying, you know what, I just don't feel well. Maybe if I don't just feel a little ear of my spirit tells me I can't do this, shouldn't go. Or, something's happening where I need to be at home and not be outside, then I'll say no here. That was a little uncomfortable too. It still is a little uncomfortable because now I'm having to make sure that my cup is, yeah, I'm not down sick, but we kind of have to warn ourselves sometimes, like, let me start this before I get sick. Let me, I'm feeling uneasy. Let me just not go. And that's okay too. That is self-care. And we can go on from there wherever you set your boundaries. But as you know, I can't give you any water. I can give you that drop that just came out, but that's it. If you're thirsty, my friend, my sister, my cousin, and I ask you, and I'm giving you, that's all you're going to get is that little, I don't even have any more drops anymore. And that's what we've been taught to do. So how do we do this? How do we grow out of this? First, be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. You realize that you gotten somewhere and you're not really there, you're not really like fully being there, then okay, take a note for yourself and say, hey, maybe I should have paused for a second. I also want you to redefine what selfish means. What do I mean by that? Redefine what selfish means. In the organization, selfish meant you're doing something for yourself and not Jehovah in our organization. When really I need to take care of this body that God gave me in order to do what God told me to do. Selfish does not mean there's a difference between harming others and honoring yourself. Selfish does not mean, hey, I need to take care of myself because I'm sick. That's not selfish. That's self-care. Honoring yourself is self-care. Harming others kind of is selfish. We learned this during COVID. I hope that it's kind of harming others if I decide to go outside, sick as a dog, and sit in a meeting or do things with my friends. That's harming others. Reset your boundaries and learn how to protect your peace, what makes you feel peaceful, what makes you feel at ease. That's the biggest thing. Number 2, realize that guilt does not always mean you're wrong. I felt so bad today when I had to tell my bestie that I couldn't show up. It's a big event, and I told her I'd be there, but literally, y'all, my nose and my eyes was running, okay? And I was achoo. And for me personally, if I start achooing too much, I go into an asthma attack, and then an asthma attack goes into the hospital. We don't need all that, okay? We're going to stop it now with the hachoos and stay my behind at home, okay? Under the air filter and some Benadryl or some Claritin, all right? Because that's what I need to do. I was not going to be any good to my bestie by showing up achoo. That wouldn't be any good because I can't even help her out. That would have been selfish and probably getting everybody else sick. It's very unfamiliar, but sometimes guilty does not automatically mean wrong. It's just something unfamiliar. For us, self-care is going to be a little unfamiliar at first. It's a little unfamiliar, but that does not mean it's wrong. So what I had to start doing is ask myself, am I doing this for me because I need to fill my cup. Is my cup empty? My cup is empty. I can't give any more. So I need to fill my cup. Am I filling my cup? Or am I trying to do it because I need to people please? That shifted my brain. And honestly, Bestie was fine. She could hear it in my voice. Yeah, you're sick. I can tell. Okay. She knew how much I wanted to be there. Choosing yourself does not mean you don't care about others. It means I care about myself to give you my best version of myself. The best version of myself. I choose to give you the best version of myself and not the empty version of myself. If my cup is full, I'm giving you my best version. If my cup is empty, I am not giving you my best version. And just because we were taught that this version of us was full does not mean it's right. Just because we were taught and we've gotten used to this version is full, this version of us, just because we were taught that this version of us is the right version does not mean it's correct. Start giving yourself a little bit more. Start treating yourself a little kinder. Start giving yourself the grace that you give other people. And I promise you, you'll show up more, show up better, more smiles on your face, and be able to handle more things mentally with love, grace, and kindness when you've taken care of yourself first. You guys are stronger than you think. I'm Coach Angie B. Talk to you soon.